One of the hardest Path of Exile event, Gauntlet, is around the corner, and this time we can only use the Legacy of Pharisee League Ascendancies. With this in mind, I planned 3 different builds for this event. All 3 has very good chance to reach my goal, and maybe we'll make a tiny bit easier the whole race. What's up guys, Pidget here. Before we starting, I just want to clear about this. The POBs that you will see using absolutely basic items and not even added with custom modifiers in the configuration tab for the mercenaries, and I not enabled any sort of mercenary auras and so on. With this in mind, please proceed the whole video. First build is Poison Concoction of Bouncing with Servant of Arakaali, and Servant of Arakaali is a shadow subclass, and this is taking place instead of Assassin, and this will provide you a bunch of useful quality of life, damage increase and tonkiness increase at the same time. The TLDR of this build, so the damage, as you can see here, on a 5 link, so this is a pseudo 5 link because we're using the Emblarer or planning to use this one, and this is provides you very significant amount of damage increase, although if you just not using it, you still dealing very nice damage, right? So it's not a big deal if you're not getting this one, but this is a tier 5 unique. Now the damage is around like 3 million DPS almost, right? And also the tonkiness, you can see here, pretty damn good as well, and we have a small recovery as well, small amount mana leech as well, and also we have very low energy shield, I know, but we're using Ghost Dance, and once again guys, we will have much better energy shield than this. I just undershooting the gear very big time, so you know, not baiting anybody think, oh my god, this will be immortal or something. No, so just undershooting and hopefully over delivering, right? So this number, by the way, will have like easily more than 1k or like 1.5k very easily if you are allocating or getting a different helmet with bunch of energy shield and take the mastery here, right? So there is a lot of ways to improve the build. Although once again, so the build has huge amount of evasion rating and very little armor, although we have a very huge amount of physical damage reduction, which is very important as well in the Gauntlet, because I would say the physical damage, especially on the right side of the tree, very dangerous for us. Now, how are we getting that much physical damage reduction? The simple answer is we using the Arctic armor and the flesh and stone combination that will provide us a very huge amount of physical damage reduction at the same time. Although the recovery on this one, guys, I'm not really happy about this, but because we're using 3 life flask, yes, you heard right, because you know Poison Concoction is using your life flask charges. We're using 3 life flask, and so technically this is our recovery. I'm not a big fan about this, but it is what it is. Although we have a little life recovery on kill here, right, and also leech as well, as I mentioned earlier, and we have 100% suppression easily, guys, with just the 3. And on the gear you will not see one single suppression roll, although when you're getting better gear you can like unallocate this one, right, and start unallocating maybe this one as well. So there is a lot of things to improve. I just once again undershooting and hopefully over delivering for the event. The ascendancy order here is a little bit different than you see here, because for leveling you will take the Malevolent Strands. This will grant you the Envy skill, which is a very huge damage increase, especially early on. So this will carry you very easily, and then later on you will respec, but your final ascendancy will looks like this. You will take the Transpinner and the Silk Dancer because both have synergies. So this will provide you the Aspect of the Spider. Aspect of the Spider is increasing the damage taken of the enemy, and also the Steel Dancer will increase even further, and also providing us damage reduction, as you can see here, which is kinda important in the Gauntlet once again. The other side of the Ascendancy is just quality of life, because we will get Wither on hit from your minions, and we will summon raise spiders on kill, which is granting us, by the way, attack speed and poison damage as well, and also our minions will provide us with their own hit, which is very important, especially when you playing a poison based build. So this is just automated, and it will have absolutely huge amount of uptime your Wither effect. The second build that I'm suggesting to you is Power Siphon Miner Scavenger, which is a Scion Ascendancy instead of the Ascendant, and it will provide you a very huge amount of damage, quality of life, and tonkiness as well. Although this has a little bit lower damage, as you can see here, and this is on a 5 link, by the way, guys, so I would say this build is a little bit safer because the Power Siphon and Locus Mine interaction has auto aim, and it will even off screen very easily. So this is, I would say, very safe as well. Although, so let's break down the defenses. So as you can see here, we have very good max hits, physical max hit, and also we have a very huge amount of evasion rating, and once again suppression. And the thing is, guys, this build is also getting suppress capped with just the 3 almost. You don't need to worry about, once again, in the gearing process about your suppression. So your suppression will be available earlier than the other build had. There is sadly a problem with this, and my problem is the recovery. As you can see here, guys, there is no life regen on this one. Although you can maybe use Vitality or a Vitality Merc, but honestly this is kinda iffy because you need to find first. And as you can see here, once again, guys, I have Ghost Dance and very low energy shield because, once again, guys, I just undershooting and over delivering, trying sorta. And the thing is, guys, so the only reason why I'm suggesting Power Siphon Mines, because I tested this one and it felt not bad. Honestly, it was not bad. Obviously not like the Poison Concoction level of DPS, but the auto aim maybe will be a very good and life-saving, especially because you can off-screen, I mean your mines can off-screen as well. So literally the tactics, you will kill anything before they touch you, right? Keep in mind with this skill, you need to aim away with your cursor from your character, otherwise your mines will not activate. But this is a very easy and not annoying in my honest opinion, but some people will find it annoying. And now let's break down the ascendancy, guys. So early on, so we will take the Scavenger here because the Scavenger is the only one, and so we will take here the Cloak of Flame, providing you physical damage taken as fire, which is very nice. And although you need to keep in mind, you need to cap your fire resistance as soon as possible because you will take increased damage if your fire resist is not capped. Although you need to cap as soon as possible your resistance, we're talking about the Gauntlet. The second one will be your huge amount of damage. The Void Battery, as you can see here, is providing like 30% of your damage, and the last one, the Fury Wolf, will provide you clear. About the Scavenger, sadly your first labyrinth will be very weak because your first labyrinth will provide you 2 passive points and that's it. I would say the first real notable is coming in your second lab, which is kind of delayed as well, making a little bit harder to do the Gauntlet. But honestly, later on you will catch up very easily because of your physical damage taken and also the Void Battery, and this will provide you very huge amount of damage as well, although this is once again delayed, so this is on your third labyrinth. So keeping this in mind if you choosing Scavenger, guys. The third bit that I'm suggesting to you is, no surprise, I feel like, Ancestral Commander, and this will be a melee character and it will use the slams as the damage dealer. So you can see here, by the way, the damage is around like so this is a slam build, right? So you can use almost any slam skill that you really prefer, although I'm suggesting the Earth Shatter because the Earth Shatter has a very nice damage as well. So this has by the way, so it has 800k DPS, but also you have spikes, and you can include in here like 2 spikes, so we dealing around almost 2 million DPS while we being almost basically immortal after like your second lab, because you will see in a second. Now, so let's break down the defensive, guys. So as you can see here, we have a very huge amount of Fizz max hit and Elemental max hit as well. We have very nice life regen as well, 600 life regen, or even more if you will have more life. Once again, I just undershooting on the gear side, and you will have a leech at the same time as well, and you will have armor, because this beard, as you can see here, it's an armor base, not an evasion base, and we don't have suppression, although we have 7 endurance charges, as you can see here, which is very huge amount of damage reduction. And also this Ascendancy is providing you the Defiance of Destiny unique amulet effect. So Ancestral Defiance, gain 50% of missing unreserved life before being hit by enemy. Absolutely broken, especially on a character that every single time getting a hit, right? So the gearing process of this one will be, I feel like, the most easier one, because you just need a good weapon and you're basically good to go, right? And you don't even need to care about like crit chance cap or hit chance cap, because you're taking the Resolute technique. And also the whole build is just literally so easy to build and very nice, even early on, especially because I mentioned your immortality comes online after 2 labyrinth, so it will make a very safe choice. Let's break down the Ascendancy. So what is this Ascendancy is providing you now? So Ancestral Endurance +3 to maximum endurance charges, which is very nice. So literally you getting 12% physical damage reduction and 12% elemental damage reduction alone from your first labyrinth, and you will have 6 endurance charge in like level 33 or 36, it depends on when you completing your lab, and you just generating this one with Enduring Cry or just with your Disciple of Unyielding, because this will grant you endurance charges as well when you killing. And once again, Ancestral Defiance, and this is, or I would say, key to immortality, and literally you can easily complete the whole acts with these 2 nodes allocated on your Ascendancy. All of the Ancestrals, it will grant you reuse Warcry speed, although it will grant you increased Warcry cooldown recovery rate, because by the way guys, you don't need, by the way, pianoing your Warcries, because this is using the auto Warcry text, so you only need to use Enduring Cry and the Battle Mage Cry, and that's it. So 2 button and that's it on the boss fight, although on maps maybe you just pressing a few times the Enduring Cry and that's it basically. And the last one, Born Under Fire. Honestly guys, I feel like that is a very nice choice in my opinion, because it converts the enemy physical damage to fire, which is, by the way, you know, we taking reduced damage because of the elemental damage reduction from the endurance charges. Some people would take this one as well, the Tongue Friend skin, so it's up to you what you prefer, but honestly I feel like this with your Merc combination will be a very strong option in my opinion. I wish you guys a very big luck for the Gauntlet, because you will need it. So if you not played Gauntlet before and you're just trying out, you will be surprised how dangerous can be even basic white monsters. So this is why we need to aim even more tonkiness than as a league starters. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any question or just suggestion, you can leave a comment below, or you can find me on twitch.tv/Pridget2. Thanks for watching, I was Pridget, see you next time.